See, Shirley, now I got to do the talking. Shirley, Barb, Cindy, Jimmy, you're in the pits. Brent, on behalf of the reunion committee, Gino was part of us. He was a member long after retirement, and he stayed in with us as long as he could, and his health held out. But we realized that the number 16 has been here since opening day. And on that note, this was the way we wanted to do it tonight as the members of the reunion committee when we're all together, and we have a lot of alumni here from near and far, that we wanted to present the family a token of appreciation from us. And there's no better way to say it than with the number 16, the Bugs Bunny on the car, from Merrittville Speedway, 1958 and 1968 track champion. Thank you.
Well, just thank you all so much for this amazing honor for our father. My entire family has grown up racing. My father first, my brother next, and now my nephew Brent. So it's in our blood, and we just still love coming here and cheering on our family. And we're just so proud of my dad and everything that he's done for racing and the community. So thank you so much.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here is tonight's starting lineup for the S&W Service Center 358 Modifieds.
And now, our feature presentation.
We start in position number 18, outside row number 9. He drives the exclusive imprint at Technologies 2X from St. Catharines. It's Tom Neal. To his inside, he rolling off 17th. He drives the CG Motorsports, St. Amant Auto and Truck 35G from St. Catharines, Brandon Gruel. Row number 8 to the outside. He starts 16th from Caster Center. He drives the Stonecast Contracting, Caster City Customs 72T. It's Tanner Podwinski. To his inside from Caster Center, the Stonecast Contracting, Caster City Customs 72. It's Bill Podwinski. Row number 7, he starts 14th out of St. Catharines. He drives the Niagara Ice Dogs, Tim Hortons, Niagara Employment Help Center number 96. The Bonesmobile for Fast, Freddie Carlton. Rolling off 13th from St. Catharines, Ontario. He drives the Champion Oil, Integra Shocks, Pete's Automotive number 42, Mr. Small Block, Pete Bicknell. Now your top 12 starters from the redraw. Starting 12th from Ransomville, New York, he drives the Young Drivers, Transport Sales and Service, Bicknell Racing Products 38RS. It's the Ransomville Renegade, Ryan Susi. Rolling off 11th from St. Catharines, defending race winner, defending track champion. He drives the S&W Service Center, Bicknell Racing Products, Daryl Johnson Incorporated, number 6, it's Matt Williamson. Starting 10th, outside row number 5 from Niagara Falls, New York. He drives the Jetport Lounge, Lazy Lakes Resort, JP2 Propane. Number 26, it's Ricky Rickner. Rolling off 9th, out of Port Robinson, Ontario. He drives the Bicknell Racing Products, Champion Racing Oil, Alexander Awnings 15J is Tim Jones. Starting 8th from Welland, Ontario. He drives the Transport Sales and Service, Integra Shock, St. Lawrence Radiology 3RS, it's Dalton Slack. To his inside from St. Catharines, he drives the Bloom Boons Potatoes, Cameras Trucking. Number 28 is Todd Gordon. Starting 6th from Thorold, he drives the W Abrasives, Henderson's Pharmacy, A to Z Expediting. Number 38, the veteran Scott Wood. To his inside, rolling off 5th from St. Catharines, he drives the Willard's Concrete Trucking, A to Z Expediting. Number 88, the Penetrator, Shane Pierce. Starting 4th, outside row number 2 from St. Catharines, Ontario, he drives Willard Concrete Trucking, Niagara Formworks, Steve McPherson Trucking. 777 is Tyler Willard. And starting 3rd from St. Catharines, he drives the Auto Parts Canada, Bob Little, Van Mill Landscaping. 2K is Rob Knapp. And on the front row from Ridgeway, Ontario, he drives the Jacasa Motors Speedway, Ronas, Peters Excavating, Royal LePage. 28 ZT is Gary Lindberg. And on the pole from St. Catharines, He drives the Seaway Fluid Power Ryco MBR Racing. Number 71 is Mike Bowman. That's your field for tonight's Jerry Winger Memorial here at Merrittville.
A special tribute to Gino Bigelow. For much of a Merrittville Speedway's 68 seasons, there's been a Bigelow. First, it was young Gino, who showed up on the opening day in 1952 with his 123 coupe. As Gino became a better driver, he gained popularity behind the wheel of the 16 Nemeth Motorsports Ford Coupe. And in fact, it was his first championship back in 1958.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need your help. From the count of 5, let's say the most famous words in auto racing together. We'll fire these bad boys up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Out front of the 358 Modifieds, you'll find the 16 of Brent Bigelow, the youngest of the Bigelow clan, keeping Gino's memory and his racing legacy alive while carving his own name in the 16. During this time, the infamous Bug got attached to Gino because he liked to tease and bug people, especially scorer June Whitwell. The Bug developed to Bugs, and so the 16 red and black Chevrolet Coupes were born. Gino would go on to win his second championship at Merrittville in 1968, but was also a multi-time champion at Speedway Park, Ransomville, and Lancaster when it was dirt. All this time, Gino and Shirley were raising a family and running Bigelow's body service in Thorold South. The girls Cindy and Barb excelled at competitive figure skating while young Jimmy caught the Bigelow racing bug. After Gino, now known as the mayor of Thorold South, retired from racing, he financed and mentored Jim's sportsman and modified career for decades. When Gino and Shirley sold the body shop and moved their towing to Fawn Hill, Gino became a member of the reunion committee and friend. Gino and Shirley became very committed members of the reunion committee and quickly knew that Gino's strict rules on racing also involved in us. For as long as Gino's health lasted, he was a contributor to reunion nights and the Wall of Fame and, of course, the food. There was a lot of pride, trepidation when Brent started to race Hoosiers, and it was only a couple of seasons ago that Jim would join his father on the CAA-sponsored Wall of Fame. We are proud that Gino got to know that Brent won the 2018 Sportsman and Mod Light Championship. It is time for all of us at Merrittville Speedway to stand as we pay our final respects as the reunion committee has the Bigelow 16 pace the Jerry Winger Memorial always in front. That reading wonderfully written by Rick Kavanaugh. The 358 Modifieds are on track. We're ready to go. 50-lap feature here tonight.
All right, Merrittville, now's your time to salute the greatest modified drivers in Western New York and Southern Ontario. From turn 4 to turn 1 and all points in between. It's time for the wave in life. You're up in the tower. Flash your cell phone lights. Let's salute the modifieds here tonight at Merrittville. White flags out. We're going green this time. Caution lights turned off. The Thorold Auto Parts Merrittville Speedway Pace Truck. Mike Bowman and Gary Lindberg. 50-lap shootout here tonight at Merrittville. Randy Mallory aboard the Tim Hortons Tower of Power. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Great jump. Lindbergh to the lead over Bowman. Bowman fighting back hard on the inside. Look at Shane Pierce work the outside. Scott Wood as well is up there, trying to work around the 2K of Knapp. That's Tyler Willard, in the 777. Willard to the outside of Knapp. Lindbergh leads lap 1. Bowman in tail. And deep in traffic, you'll find Matty Williamson 3 wide, now working to the outside of Tim Jones in the 15. All clean up at the front, a little deeper in the pack, lots of action. Williamson negotiating his way through traffic. Pete Bicknell working his infamous bottom line to much success. And look at Shane Pierce split the difference, caught in the middle between Slack and the 15 of Jones.
3 wide mid-pack. Now Williamson trying to follow the skirts of the Transport Sales and Service 3RS of Dalton Slack. And now Williamson splits the difference with Jones and Slack to move up a couple more spots. 3 wide now with Susie, Gordon, and Wood in off the turn. Give that position to Woody at the line just barely. As they're back into 1 and 2. Susie again down on the inside. Trying to pull up the even terms. Gordon now playing pickle in the middle. He'll take the 5th spot away. Susie down low. Woody up high. In off the turn. They're still chasing down Gary Lindbergh and Mike Bowman, who are gone with 5 laps in the books.
5 laps in the books of this 50-lap feature. So many hungry drivers would absolutely love to win the Jerry Winger Memorial Trophy here tonight. Lindbergh at the line, but Bowman slowly starting to eat into that lead. Knapp has settled into 3rd and hanging tough. Tyler Willard now is under threat, but Scott from Gordon and Todd Gordon is now under pressure as well behind him. No position is safe on the racetrack. Matty Williamson looking underneath Wood. Way down low is the 6th car, the S&W machine. Can't quite do it that time. Around the 38. Up at the front. Don't look now. Bowman is making a little bit of a challenge. Lindbergh's up top. Bowman maybe down to about 2 car lengths is that lead for Lindbergh. Just over half a second at the scorer's table. Great runs all around the racetrack right now. As now Williamson has worked the outside. He'll get past Wood and set his sights on Gordon.
7/10 of a second differential between Lindbergh and Bowman as Bowman starting to click them off one at a time to reel in the 28 ZT for Gary Lindbergh. Looking for his 2nd straight modified win here in 2019. Here at the Merrittville Speedway, they take off down the backstretch. Top 2 are gone. Knapp 3rd. Susie now up to 4th. He got around Tyler Willard. So the Ransomville Renegade is on a mission. He will try to go after Rob Knapp to move into 3rd with Willard 5th. Then it's Gordon, Williamson, Jones, Woody, and Pierce, your top 10.
Susie is very quick, but up at the front, the 2 fastest cars in the field, it's Lindbergh and Bowman. As now Lindbergh starting to stretch things back out, up by 9/10 of a second that time at the line. A little further back in the pack, Matty Williamson trying to negotiate his way up to the front. He's got to work over Willard in the 777 machine. Nothing doing there. All kinds of different lines being run as now Bowman searches for speed up on the I side, and he's going to find some. Lindbergh has to negotiate lap traffic. They both work the high line. Now cut down underneath the lap car of the 35. Bowman at the line closes things in, back down to half a second at the line. Great racing all along the Merrittville Speedway.
Bowman trying to reel in Gary Lindbergh. Lindbergh rim riding the cushion. Bowman right down on the rail. Close the gap again as now Susie has closed in on Rob Knapp. Williamson about to do the same to the 777 of Tyler Willard here on lap 15. They head down the back straightaway. Next up for the leaders will be the Podwinski 72T, and Bowman's right there. Knock, knock, knocking on the door. Can he push the door louder? Lindbergh slips up the hill off 2. Here comes Bowman in the tire tracks, heads into turn number 3. Planted the right rear, drives it down underneath the corner. Coming to the line, lap 17. Lindbergh keeps the lead.
Lindbergh at the line for now. Bowman has found something. He's searching up high. He is able to close in down the backstretch. We got a car slow. It's Dalton Slack. He's up high. That's going to bring out a caution. Dalton Slack around and off the track up in turn 4.
Ryan took that car to a victory here at Merrittville last year, winning the Big Block Modified Super Dirt Car Series race in absolute command fashion. Lindbergh, Bowman. Shout out to Napper, divisional rookie, not acting like a rookie tonight. Currently running in position number 3 as Randy Mallory will turn him loose and let him fly.
It's Lindbergh sliding up in front of Bowman, but Bowman cuts back down, and then he's on the inside of Lindbergh looking for the lead. Susie has made it past Knapp, and now Williamson will try on the outside to negotiate Knapp. Bowman and Lindbergh went a little bit wide. Everybody stays on track. Lindbergh back to the lead. Bowman now has opened the door for Susie. Susie awfully fast in that 38 machine. He looks to the inside of Bowman. Bowman now has to go on the defensive side after attacking Lindbergh. And no, look now, Lindbergh not getting away from the two behind him anytime soon as Bowman finds some more speed up top and continues to close. And now Matt Williamson working over Rob Knapp. He wants to take over a 4th spot and make it a 4-car battle at the front between the 4 fastest cars in the field right now.
Williamson to the outside, and Napper completes the pass off corner 2, and now the race is on. Down the back straightaway, top 4 single file formation. Lindbergh, Bowman, Susie, Williamson, they're all rim riding the cushion about the top 7. Todd Gordon only one on the inside through 3 and 4. He'll work it with Tim Jones as the field starts to pull away. Top 3 are there. Now Williamson testing his waters on the outside, trying to reel in the Ransomville Renegade Ryan Susie. We're on lap 22.
A little deeper in the field, we got 4 or 5 cars under the blanket, starting with Todd Gordon in the 22. He's under attack from Shane Pierce and Scott Wood. Wood has to defend fast Freddie Carlton and Pete Bicknell right on his bumper. 8/10 back at the line that time for Bowman, who continues to find speed off of 2.
Eight-tenths of a second was the difference at the line between Matt Williamson and race leader Gary Lindbergh. Here comes Bowman, trying to reel in that Chicasa Motor Speedway. Peters Excavating 28 ZT will cross him this time. 25 in, 25 to go. Gary Lindbergh has led all 25 so far tonight. He's got another 25 to go as he stretches the lead out from Bowman, as Susie getting reeled in by Matt Williamson.
Up at the front, 4 cars within just over a second of each other. Now it's kind of a 2-car breakaway at the front as Bowman and keeping pace with Lindbergh, not letting him get away from his sights. Matt Williamson searching up high for some speed to see if he can get to the back bumper of Susie. 4 cars up at the front battling now. Williamson cuts to the bottom line. That is the closest battle in the top 5 right now between Matt Williamson and Ryan Susie. Susie has it. Williamson wants it. Williamson searching. Both cars dip a wheel in the ditch. They're still going just fine as now Williamson is able to get to the inside of Susie and we'll chase him up the track just a little bit as they negotiate 3 and 4. Very difficult corner. Williamson on the inside, Susie on the outside. At the line, give it to Williams. He's going to clear. Williamson clears Susie for 3rd.
Lap 29 on the counter. Matt Williamson has 3rd. Lap traffic will await the leaders. Gary Lindbergh and Mike Bowman as they continue to stretch as Bowman hits the moat. Brings it back in, trying to find any piece of real estate and any kind of bite left in this racetrack. As Lindbergh and Bowman are gone, Williamson trying to track them down. Now Williamson using the Bicknell lane through 3 and 4, and he'll actually close in on Bowman. So is that the line going low in 3 and 4? We'll find out as Lindbergh deals with Dalton Slack.
Lap traffic for our leader, Gary Lindbergh, but Bowman has found something upstairs off of 2. He is able to put the power down off of 2 and eat ever so slightly into the lead of Lindbergh each time, but not enough. It seems like he gives it all right back and through 3 and 4 as now Bowman has to negotiate the lap traffic of Dalton Slack, and that might allow Matt Williamson to close in just a bit more. Williamson down in the ditch looking for any kind of real estate that will allow him to close up, and don't look now as he's starting to close up.
Williamson 1.5 seconds back of race leader Gary Lindberg, who does the slider to Brandon Girl, letting him know he is there and the leaders are right behind him. Is now Lindberg will take care of the lap cars, have open traffic in front of them. A little bit next up will be Tanner Podwinski. 35 on the counter, 15 to go. And the top three are there, and if Ryan Susi gets around his teammate, the top four will be right there reeling each other in.
Back up at the front, Bowman cuts down to the bottom, trying to gain a little bit on Lindberg at the line. Looks like he might just a touch, as now Lindberg's going to have to deal with more traffic. Working down the back stretch, the top four cars now are traffic free for temporarily. Lindberg works to the back. The move over flag being shown to the 72. 28 of Lindberg needs to cut underneath, but Bowman is there. Williamson is there. Three cars closing in together. This finish is getting just dicey as they cut through the lap traffic. Awfully close as Lindberg. Wow.
Lindberg racing hard with Tanner Podwinski, and that brings Matt Williamson back to the rear Nerf bar. Mike Bowman for the 2 spot. It's now Bowman down on the inside, Matt up on the cushion. As the top two will clear the Podwinski 72T. As they work down through turns number 1 and 2, Lindberg back up the lead down the back straightaway by 5 car lengths over Mike Bowman. Into turns number 3 and 4, 10 laps to go for Gary Lindberg.
Lindberg has been dominant, but not able to get away. Bowman still tracking every single move, trying to find something. Williamson in the 6 right there with him, also trying to find a little bit of speed and make it a 3-car battle, truly up at the front. Williamson closing in. That time he's under a second. 3 cars under a second as we work inside of 10 to go. Lindberg continuing to lead.
8 laps to go. The leaders are exiting turn number 2, and the top 3 are there. Bowman back within now a car length of Lindberg. Into turn number 3, Lindberg shoots the gap, closes up, does the slider to Bill Podwinski. Bowman does as well. Right there, 7 laps to go. Get your popcorn ready, Merrittville. We're not done yet as Lindberg, Bowman, and Williamson. Tom Nielslow on the top side of turn number 3 will bring it in line in front of the leaders. See, work off the corner. Caution is out. We have 1 car around in turn number 4. And that will bring out the caution and change the game completely with 7 to go. Oh, baby. Fast Freddie Carlton was the one that was facing the wrong way on a one-way straight.
Don't count him out. He's been bad fast, just not able to keep up with those 3 through lap traffic. Now no lap traffic in front of him. Can Susi do anything with those top 3?
Don't look now. Tim Jones is running 5th. Solid run for the 15J. Don't count him out as well. Pace truck back to the safe haven of the infield. Lindberg takes off way before the restart zone. And we're going to call that one back for obvious reasons.
So maybe the head games work after all.
Gary Lindberg, Mike Bowman, Matt Williamson, Ryan Susi, row 2, Tim Jones, Todd Gordon, row 3. Green lights come back on and away we go.
Side by side into 1, it's Lindberg and Bowman. Lindberg slides up, but Bowman cuts back underneath, trying not to let that 28 machine get away. But Susi fighting back hard is holding up Williams. Look at Bowman, slides up, slide job, they touch. Lindberg is off, Bowman to the lead. Now Bowman has to protect. He's got to be on the defense as we've got a caution.
Tom Neal in turn 4. Caution lights are on. Oh. Bowman muscled his way to the lead. Gary Lindbergh showing his displeasure for what took place off corner 4.
So now, speaking of mind games, don't look now, but Matty Williamson has found his way to the front row for a restart.
Did I tell you already? Get your popcorn ready, Merrittville. I hope there's go anywhere and win. And they all come to play on a Saturday night. 6 laps to go, and it's showtime.
Great jump from Williamson at the line. He takes the lead from Bowman. Bowman caught sleeping just a little bit on Williams. And now look at Gary Lindbergh fighting hard on the outside. He wants his lead back. He was so dominant early on. Now he works to the outside of Bowman. Maybe they touch one more time. Susie trying to mix it up on the bottom there as well.
Here comes Lindbergh trying to get back to the outside. Here comes the Ransomville Renegade, Ryan Susie, down to the inside. 4 laps to go. As this one ain't over yet. Williamson trying to streak away. Trying to win his second straight. Jerry Winger Memorial. Susie down on the inside of Bowman, but going to race it back to the line. 3 laps to go.
Right now, Matt Williamson's best friend is Ryan Susie as he continues to mix it up with Bowman and Lindbergh, who have been the 2 fastest cars all night long. We're going to see 2 to go this time for Matt Williamson as he starts to check out. Bowman not able to get away from Susie. He's only got 2 laps left to mount a challenge, and I don't think he's going to be able to get there. 2 to go. Great racing. Matt Williamson sneaks way through the 3 and 4 bottom line. 1 lap to go. At the front, Matt Williamson, he waited, he was patient, he worked his way through the field all night long. And when Bowman and Lindbergh came together, he found himself on the outside. And now he's going to find himself as the winner of the Jerry Winger Memorial. Give a call to Matty Williamson, getting it done in the 6 S&W machine. Mike Bowman brings it home second, Ryan Susie third, Gary Lindbergh in the 28Z at fourth. 28 of Todd Gordon finishes 5th. 38 Scott Wood 6th. Pete Bicknell, Mr. Smallblock, brings it home 7th. Give a call to 777 Tyler Willard in P8. Tim Jones 9th. The 26 of Ricky Rickner rounds out your top 10.
And at Ransomville last night, holding off Eric Rudolph and Mike Bowman. And tonight he holds off Bowman, Susie, and Lindbergh. Crew on their way over. Second consecutive Jerry Winger Memorial Trophy. We'll be heading to the display case. Getting ready to climb on out, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Jerry Winger Memorial, Matt Williamson. Getting congratulated, Matt. 2 for 2 on the weekend, and man, oh man, you had to work for that one.
Yeah. You know, sometimes when you don't got the best car, you just got to, you know, hope for your luck to go your way. And I think them two guys in front of us at the end of the race were a little bit better than we were. Just hung in there and, you know, watched them race it out, and here we are.
How big did your eyes get when you saw Bowman and Lindbergh slide up the hill and turn for, like, this was your shot right there?
Yeah, that's what you wait for. I mean, they ran a great race. They both had good race cars, and like I said, we were probably just a little luckier than they were tonight to be standing here. And, you know, I got to thank my crew and all the sponsors that make it happen. I couldn't do it without them.
How special is this one, back-to-back Jerry Winger Memorials?
It's pretty cool. We can never win these 50 hoppers here. And seems like, you know, last year we couldn't do anything wrong with the long-distance races. And this year the only time we did something wrong was the Brian Stevens race, and that one means a lot to our team. So it's nice to back it up here and win this one tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Williamson, tonight's S&W Service Center 358 Modified feature winner. So we'll bring in the Winger family for the presentation of the Jerry Winger Memorial Trophy. Second straight year that trophy will head to the Williamson Garage. As Victory Lane ceremonies continues here at Merrittville, we invite everybody to head on over to the pit area, talk to a few cars in the stars, grab some autographs, congratulate the winners. Just be careful heading over in the pit area, especially over towards the backside of turn 2 for tech area. Please just stay away from the tech barn for a little bit, as we'll be teching the modifieds, and hope you all join us again here next Saturday night. On behalf of track owner Don Lorraine Speeds, the complete staff and management here at the Merrittville Speedway, for my partner in crime, Jonathan House, Steve Petty, wishing everyone a good night and a safe trip home. We'll see everybody back here next Saturday night.